In this video, I'm going to be walking you guys through a strategy that crypto millionaires in the past have used to make millions and millions of dollars. They pretty much turned like $1 into a couple $100, and this is a strategy that you can implement in this bull run to do the same. I'm not going to tell you guys to buy some random meme coin. It's not that. It's another speculative strategy that I have not seen anybody really go in depth on. People have mentioned it in interviews when they've talked about how they've made their millions in the last bull run, like Luke Belmar, for example.
So how much did you make from that investment?
Millions.
They've briefly talked about it, about kind of the strategy they use, but they didn't really go in depth about how to do it. What I want to do in this video is kind of go in depth about how to do it. If that sounds good, I want you guys to leave a like, subscribe, and turn post notifications on if you haven't yet. So what strategy am I talking about? We need to talk about this on a higher level first. So how did these guys make their billions in the last bull run? Well, for example, Luke Belmar has reportedly on paper went up for like, he made close to like over $50 million, and he pretty much invested like, I think it was low six figures. So low six figures to over $50 million. Now he didn't cash out the whole $50 million, but it was reported he walked away with at least 10 or so. I'm going to be showing you guys the exact strategy that he used. So pretty much what did he do? In the last bull run, so we have Ethereum, right, which is a layer one. So last bull run we saw Ethereum go from about what, $1,200 at the low to about $4,800 at the high, and that's about a 4x. Now you might be wondering, 4x, that's not gonna make me a huge ton. So here's what they did. They bought the ecosystem coins. And what am I talking about? Ecosystem coins? DEX coins. So some of the coins that Luke Belmar bought that made him so many millions was Cakeswap. What is Cakeswap? Cakeswap is a DEX on Ethereum. And so pretty much people that have an Ethereum coin, if you want to go into you want to switch your coins for another coin, what do? You go in a DEX. So we saw Ethereum go from 1,200 to 4,800 or so, 4x. What did we see PancakeSwap go to? So we know that Ethereum had a 4x last bull run. Well, we can see that at the low, PancakeSwap was about $11 million. And then at the peak, it was about $5.31 billion. Now let's do the math. So 5.3 billion divided by 11 million. 481x. So can you imagine that, right? 481x. If you put in $100,000, that's $48.18 million potentially, right? And that's over 400, that's almost close to 500x. And in my opinion, that seems like a pretty much safer bet than you buying a random meme coin on a random network created by a random guy. These DEX coins have like millions and millions of TVL. Many of them have billions in TVL, right? So in my opinion, these DEX coins are more trusted than these random meme coin projects that people potentially put in $1 and they come out with $100. That is the concept that Luke Belmar and many other like crypto millionaires did in the past to make many millions and multiply their net worth so fast, so drastically for the next bull run, right? Because we look at PancakeSwap now, which is sitting at about 500, and its all-time high was about 5 billion, which is about a 10x, right? So okay, 10x, that's not the hundreds that I was talking about, right? Well, the same principle applies to other networks as well. Let's look at another one called Sui. I'm gonna save you guys some of the math. So we see Sui trading about $2.5 billion market cap right now, and projected, when I did the math before on previous videos, I could see Sui hitting potentially a Solana. If we look at the TVL right now, it's pretty much one of the top trending ones on the Sui network right now, with the coins associated to it. And we can see right now it's trading at about $17.6 million market cap. And let's say it goes to about a $2 billion market cap. Well, let's be conservative and say that it goes to like 1 billion, for example, because that's what Radium did last bull run for Solana, right? Last bull run when Solana hit about 75 billion or so market cap, Radium, the DEX of Solana, hit about a $1 billion market cap. So we can say that we can project, if we project that CS will hit 1 billion market cap, so we say 1 billion right now, divided by, so it's at 17.6 million, 56x. So if you put in about 100,000, it becomes about $5.681 million. That is the strategy that many crypto millionaires in the past have used to make many millions of dollars. Potentially, if you go into other layer ones, you can find DEXs, and these DEXs, if the ecosystem booms, these DEXs will also drastically boom with them, right? For example, last bull, we saw Ethereum go about 4x, right? But how much did the DEXs boom? The DEXs boomed when we looked at did the math for PancakeSwap, for example, it boomed over 481x. That's crazy, right? Because it's a coin under Ethereum. It's a DEX that everybody needs to swap to different coins on a network. And that fundamental just makes so much more sense to me than buying a random meme coin on a random project on a random, by random people that always get rug pulled anyways, or seemingly get rug pulled. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy or sell anything. It's just kind of the factual things that I've noticed. You should do your own research, of course, because think about it for this bull run, right? Potentially when the layer ones pop again, for example, Solana pops, if Solana pops, goes up again, right? I would assume that the DEXs associated would go up as well. And this same principle applies to all other layer one with DEX coins. I mean, of course, the layer ones have to pop off in order for the DEX to pop off drastically. Once we kind of earn a good bet, if we just ride it, then I think it does really well. I mean, you have to pick winners, right? Like, for example, if you pick something that, let's say like Sui, for example, goes up drastically, Sui goes up drastically, then their DEXs are associated with probably, same with Cardano, same with Polkadot, and just all of the others. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Please leave a like, subscribe, and turn post notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next video.